What's going on, everyone? Today we're talking about something really fun. Countries where tourists think the locals are, well, let's just say less than friendly. I stumbled across a blog where some guy swore that every time he went to Germany, the locals greeted him with a hearty "go away" instead of "Guten Tag." He even ranked Germany as the rudest place on earth. Like, worse than the DMV on a Monday morning. Naturally, this got me thinking. Are Germans really that bad? So I ran a poll with 30 of the most visited countries, asking travelers to pick the top 3 places where the locals act like they just stepped on a Lego. And guess what? We've got the results. Let's dive in. By the way, we are going to tackle the top 10 countries with the rudest people, starting with number 10. Number 10, the Greeks, Greece, where they've got ancient ruins, beautiful islands, and gyros as big as your head. But apparently they also have a reputation for serving up a big ol' side of "go back where you came from." With that, around 30 million people visit Greece every year, and while the government and shop owners love it, some locals aren't exactly rolling out the welcome mat. I don't think it's always rudeness though, maybe it's just their intense arm waving while they talk. If you're from North America, that kind of enthusiasm looks like they're about to throw down, when really, they're just asking if you want a second helping of tzatziki. Number 9. The Turkish. Turkey, where East meets West, and apparently friendliness meets a brick wall. With over 50 million visitors a year, you'd think they'd be used to tourists by now. But nope. Some visitors say that, just like their strong coffee, the locals can be a little, bitter. Istanbul alone has a history longer than your Netflix watch list, but some folks seem more interested in telling tourists to move along than sharing tales of the Byzantine Empire. Still, if you can handle a little cold shoulder with your kebab, it's worth the visit. Number 8. The Italians, Italy, land of pizza, pasta, and apparently people who will hand you a heaping serving of attitude with that carbonara. Now, I've personally never met a rude Italian. How can someone be rude when they have access to endless amounts of pizza? But apparently 41% of respondents disagree. In fact, Italy's got a reputation for perfecting the art of rudeness, like they did with art, banking, and, everything else. Fun fact, Milan even has a statue of a giant middle finger pointed at the Italian stock exchange. Yeah, the Italians are keeping it classy over there. Number 7. The Spanish. Now this one threw me for a loop. Spain? Really? The land of siestas, fiestas, and all-around good vibes? Well, according to